Hey everyone, welcome back to the movie trivia face-off, and today we have a very special match. Jeff, I am here with someone I don't think I know very well. I know your roommates, Hillbilly and Scribblo, even though I think Hillbilly went back to the mountains. Sad thing, what happened to that guy. Jeff, welcome to the movie trivia face-off, and you're in for a great one today.
Yeah. I've been looking forward to this, and it's good to be on the desk with you, David. I know my roommates they're sometimes a little. They like to hog the spotlight.
There you go.
To be honest, but I'm here today with you, and this is something, like I said, I've been looking forward to for some time now. We've been talking up this World War Geek since, the end of last year or January, and the excitement has just grown and grown. And today we're going to find out who the last competitor is to get into this thing. So this is pretty exciting.
Exactly. And if you guys didn't see the live Geek Center we did doing the drawing for this one, the winner of this match is going to enter at number 7 in World War Geek. So even if they win this one, they will have to go through 19 other competitors, if my math is correct. I will ask Hillbilly later. 19 other competitors to get that big win. So I think 29. Yeah,
29.
29. Yeah, see, I'm not really good at math. 29 different competitors to get there. So this match essentially is like, when you go to an Italian and you eat that garlic bread with mozzarella on top before you go to the main pasta dish?
Yeah, so I've been there.
This match is going to be like that little garlic bread. I don't know if you guys have that in America, but here in Spain, when you go to an Italian, it's like, that's the best thing. And this one has the potential to be a really, really great match. So let's just get this underway.
Let's do it. And unfortunately, all but one of these guys are going to get filled up on that garlic bread today.
All right, let's do it then.
All right, hit it, man.
Introducing number 1. He lost his spot in World War Geek by losing to Mark the Maniac Kamayer. He is Ryan, the Caramel Mountain Payne. Hey, Ryan.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
All right.
I'm not scared. Introducing number 2. He's making his debut in the Geektacular division. He is Kevin, the Philosopher. Pause.
How's it going?
Hey.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Introducing number 3. He's Dave, the Gopher UHLFELDER. Oh my goodness, sorry about the last name. UHLFELDER?
That was actually pretty good.
And introducing number 4. He is one of the main editors of the Singles division. With a record of 0 wins, 3 defeats, he is Jackson, the Loser Latner. Hey, Jackson.
All right. Look, just because I have 3 losses does not indicate how good of a player I am. So
I agree with you. You were the one that chose that nickname, though.
Fair enough.
All right, guys. So if everyone is ready, let's go to the rules. So we will ask 5 questions per round. You guys will have 15 seconds to answer in your whiteboards. Each correct question will give you 1 point. You will have no repeats and no challenges in this match. If there is a 4-way tie for the lead, we will go to sudden death, and the first person to fall behind will be eliminated. If there is a tie for the lowest score, all those people will be eliminated. So, any questions? Right. So, Jeff, why don't you kick us off?
All right, let's do it. All right, guys, I hope y'all are ready. Here we go. Round number 1, question 1 is in the category of movie quotes. In what Star Trek film will you hear the line, "John Luke, blow up the damn ship"? Can I say damn on here?
I mean, I think so. If you can't, Cody will probably bleep it out.
All right.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, yeah, Ryan. And we go to Ryan.
Star Trek Nemesis.
Jackson.
I said Star Trek 5.
Dave.
And then Star Trek Generations.
And Kevin.
I also said Star Trek Generations.
Well, those are all Star Trek movies, but the one we're looking for is Star Trek First Contact.
First Contact. Okay.
Right, and we go to your second question in the category of MCU. What was Doctor Strange's medical specialty? So, Jeff, I know you are you have a specialty in your nursing career. So let's just give a shout out to all those kids you work with.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. There's a bunch of kiddos out there that are always fighting. Like right now, we kind of think of the pandemic and the COVID, but
4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. I let you go a little longer because I thought that was important.
Yes.
And we go to Jackson.
I said surgery. He was a surgeon.
And Dave.
But neurosurgeon?
I think that's the one we are looking for. We were looking at specialty. The specialty is neurology or a neurosurgeon. Kevin?
Neurosurgery.
That's correct. And Ryan?
Neurosurgeon.
Yeah, that is the one we are looking for. So Jackson falls behind with 0 points right now to the others. Okay, so Jeff, why don't you go to the...
All right, our next question, number 3, is in the category of Star Wars. And your question is, in Rogue One, what is the Empire removing from the holy city of Jeddah?
Well, the Empire basically could remove anything they wanted from anywhere they wanted.
They were just bad guys.
I mean, The Last Jedi tried to introduce a little gray area, but not a lot of people like that. In 5, 4,
politics.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. I think the prequels were more the politics.
Yeah.
And we go to Dave.
The large kyber crystal.
Okay, let Kevin.
Kyber crystals.
Ryan.
Kyber crystals.
And Jackson.
I didn't have it.
Okay, so Dave, can you show me what you wrote again?
Large kyber crystal. I mean,
I don't think we...
there's specifically one big one. Maybe that's the only thing.
Yeah, but that's what we see them... That's what we see them retrieve. What do you think, Jeff?
Well, I think, it probably all came from one big one.
Yeah, I think we can accept
I think we're good with that.
All right, so for your next question, guys, comes in the category of Indiana Jones.
I've heard of that one.
What character said, "Again, we see there is nothing you can possess which I can't take away"?
I think that's been every competitor my roommates have had a match against.
Well, taking the shots. I don't think you are going to get rent. I don't think you are going to get rent this month.
They don't really help out with that.
Okay. I can't, I actually believe that.
They're a bunch of freeloaders.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Kevin.
I said Dr. Jones.
Dr. Jones. Ryan.
Can't remember his full name. I just wrote down Kruger.
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
Okay, Jackson.
Bullock.
And Dave.
I didn't have anything.
And Jackson is the only one to get that, and he needed the point.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the spelling is a little iffy, but it is French. We are going to Excuse it. All right. Next question.
Second, I'm trying to.
So we go to the last question. So the things like the things are right now, Jackson needs to hit it, and I think all of them need to miss for us to go to sudden death. So Jackson needs to hit it and hope everyone else misses to survive this round.
All right. So yeah, this is do or die for Jackson. So our final question of round one comes from the category of mixed bag. To what date does Marty travel back in the past in Back to the Future? And we need the full date.
Oof.
So the month and the day are required as well.
That is a hard one. Jackson, though, going right to his board, so he might know it.
I think these guys have all seen a calendar. They're getting after it.
You know, this is a tense moment for Jackson. And 5. I mean, we are going to give them 20 because it's a full date in.
Oh, yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And this is it. Ryan.
Well, it's been fun. May 25th, 1955.
Jackson?
Yes, of course. November 5th, 1955.
Dave?
December 31st, 1864, randomly guessing.
And Kevin?
November 12th, 1955.
And Jackson survives.
Wow. Wow, guys. Wow.
We are going to sudden death. And for that, Jeff, we are going to go to round number 23.
Okay. All right.
So, your first question in sudden death. As I said, guys, the first one to trail is going to be eliminated. In the category of scores and soundtracks, how many movies did John Williams score for the Harry Potter franchise?
Oh, man. Should I use my Harry Potter joke here or save it?
I mean, you can use it.
Well, I used to know this, but I was watching one of those movies and someone said obliviate.
Okay. Right, this is guess a number question if you don't know it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jackson?
2.
Dave?
0.
Kevin?
3.
And Ryan?
3.
Jackson
Good job.
and Dave have been eliminated. The answer
job,
was indeed 3. Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secret, and Prisoner of Azkaban.
Time to go to In-N-Out.
Time to go back.
All right, so Jackson, Dave, anything you guys want to say before leaving?
Ryan, you better win the whole thing.
No pressure.
Thanks.
And enjoy it now, because I can't.
Introducing number 5. He's Devonte, the Hellhound King. Hey there, Devonte.
Hey, how you guys doing?
What's up, man?
I'm good.
Hey, Devonte.
Hey.
So, and next, introducing number 6, he's Derek, Double Play Parker, making his debut in the movie Trivia Face-Off.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, Derek.
How we doing?
Alright, guys, so you know the rules. 5 questions, 15 seconds, and whiteboards. No repeats and no challenges. Alright, guys, so the second round is going to start, and Jeff, it's your turn to ask.
Okie dokie, here we go. For round number 2, guys, and welcome new guys. We're going to the category of DC films, and your question is, who directed the 1966 version of Batman?
Ooh,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow, there is deep, and then like this thing just went a few miles deeper. Wow.
You have to have one of those every once in a while in a
Yeah.
free for all format.
True.
So, I don't really have a banter for this question.
I don't.
In
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Ryan, what about?
I could not remember her last name. I wrote Leslie H.
Yeah, that was close. Derek?
Not a clue.
Okay. Devonte?
Leslie Matheson.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Wow.
Kevin?
I didn't have anything.
Man,
It has an R in it,
Devonte,
doesn't it?
you were close.
You were so close.
Super close.
What is
The answer, yeah. The answer was Leslie H. Martinson.
Martinson.
Oh,
Yeah.
Martinson. Okay.
Man,
man.
but good job, Devonte.
Yeah.
That's closer than I thought anyone was going to get.
seriously.
All right. Next,
Liver all of a sudden?
H. Martinson. All right.
Okay.
Next question comes in the category of DCEU or Worlds of DC, or however. What are the two names? What are the two names of Wonder Woman's parents? Parents. It is actually weird that people in superhero world have those.
Yeah.
At least one of those is dead, usually.
Yeah, and this is a tricky one because you got to go back through the court records and look before their divorce.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Derek.
Zeus, and I couldn't think of Robin Wright's character name, so I didn't get it.
All right, Devonte.
Zeus and Hippolyta.
Kevin.
Hippolyta and Zeus.
And Ryan.
Zeus and Hippolyta.
Damn.
Devonte, Kevin, and Ryan are correct.
Yes, Zeus and Hippolyta. We also would have accepted Zeus and Buttercup. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
No,
All right. Moving on to our next question in round number 2. This is question 3, and it is the
Weapons, technology, and magical objects.
okay. Yes, I was trying to figure out what WTMO spelled.
It's not Guantanamo.
All right. So weapons, technology, magical objects, and your question is: in which Harry Potter movie are we introduced to the notion of the Horcrux?
Whoa. Do you know what a Horcrux is, Jeff?
Can I clarify? Is it
No, I didn't grow up Catholic.
I'm sorry, what?
where we first see one, or where they actually use the name?
Where we are introduced to the concept of the Horcrux.
Okay.
And for the competitors, since you guys don't have repeats, to ask for those clarifications is okay. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Devonte.
Is it the Half-Blood Prince?
Kevin,
I said the Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
Ryan,
I wrote Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince.
and Derek.
I put the Goblet of Fire.
Devonte and Ryan are correct. It was indeed
Yes.
the Half-Blood Prince.
Okay. Maybe I didn't understand. All right.
All right, guys. Your fourth question, with Derek trailing by, well, Kevin and Derek are in danger right here. Star Trek is your fourth question. What actress played the role of the Baku woman Anish in Star Trek Insurrection? So if we go for what she said in the movie, I think she will have been into you after that her versus her match.
What?
If you have seen the movie, you probably will get that joke.
Yeah.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Kevin.
I said Nichelle Nichols. I have no idea.
Ryan?
I can't remember her. I just wrote Tina McGee.
Derek?
Didn't have it.
And Devonte?
Donna Murphy.
Donna Murphy is correct. And with that, Devonte is safe for this round.
DeVonte.
Good.
All right, so here is how we stand. So Derek is eliminated. He needs to hit and Kevin to miss for Derek to take Kevin with him. That's basically how it is. So why don't you go to our fifth question?
Okay, so our fifth question is, it's a good thing Hillbilly's not here. He would not like this. It's in the category of Wizarding World. What birthday was Harry celebrating on the remote island in Philosopher's Stone? Like what year? What age?
So what was your last birthday, Jeff?
Can you say obliviate before I answer that?
Sure, of course. I was trying to put you in the hot seat.
45.
You look great. 5,
Well, thank
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Ryan.
It was his 11th birthday.
Derek?
I had 10th.
Devonte?
11th.
And Kevin?
I said 14th. I'm out.
Well, it was 11, so since Derek missed, Derek has been eliminated.
All right. Sweet.
Yep.
Introducing next in number 7, he's the Viking, Garth Harkness McMurray. Hey, Garth.
That's my roommate. I'm Viking.
The Viking. Okay, sorry. All right, so let's get this underway, and I will start us off with the category of heroes and villains. In which Marvel movie do Professor Xavier and Magneto make an appearance together in a mid-credits scene? So, you know, the X-Men movies actually, they're not getting those mid-credits scene in the first one. They started doing it afterwards.
Yeah. I think that became a trend a little bit after the first one came out. And then like everyone jumped on that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it is exciting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And Ryan.
The Wolverine.
Garth.
I went with X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Kevin.
I said Deadpool. I couldn't remember.
And Devonte.
The Wolverine.
Ryan and Devonte are correct. Devonte having a great showing.
Yes.
I got one word.
Also Ryan. Ryan as well.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry, everyone forgets about me. So keep going.
All right. Moving on to our next question in round 3. We're going to the category of Marvel movies. And your question is, what is the real name of Agent K as revealed in Men in Black 2?
And we will accept just the first name, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just the first name?
Yeah, we can accept that.
All right.
I think Devonte yes. So casually.
I think he's
I'm
watched a
afraid to
movie
write
or
the
two.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Garth.
I didn't know. Kevin.
That is correct. Kevin?
I said Derek.
Well, that is ironic.
Yeah, it is ironic.
I was like, hey, I saw Kevin on the screen.
Devonte?
Kevin?
That is correct. And Ryan?
You did not look past the obvious, Viking. Kevin.
Yep.
I should get that one by default.
Just use your time turner, and then we can do it again.
If you had just
Right.
had your name somewhere on the board.
I know. Can I just hold my board like down here where my name's at?
Is that irony?
Grab your neuralizer, and then we'll all forget you and get the question again.
Right.
All right, guys. Your next question comes. We stick with Marvel, but with the new ones in the MCU.
Mhm.
In how many movies does the character of Ant-Man appear in the MCU?
That's a good question.
We are going to give you 20 questions. No, 20 seconds for this one.
Do like end credit stuff count? Like
Yep.
any appearance?
Any appearance?
This is a hard one, David, because that guy gets really small and he's hard to see.
You sometimes break me. Sometimes you just break me. And I don't know what to say. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And Kevin.
I said 3.
Devonte.
5.
Ryan.
I wrote 4.
And Garth.
5.
Ryan is correct with 4.
Wait.
Alright.
What? Isn't it Ant-Man and Wasp, Captain America Civil War, Infinity War?
It's not in
He was
Infinity
not in
War.
Infinity War.
Yeah, he's
No,
not in Infinity War.
In any of the...
He wasn't.
It's not even in the end.
Nope.
No.
Mm.
Oh,
He was in
yeah,
the
that's what I thought.
He was in no mid-credit scenes.
Yep.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is the third question.
Yeah.
So we are going to go to the third question, and this is how we stand now.
Hmm.
Well, no, nothing. Anyone can be eliminated still.
Right.
So
Right.
let's just go on.
Yeah, let's keep going. Okay, and I think this is question 4. And our category is movie release dates. Okay, here we go. How many years were there between the release of Return of the Jedi and The Phantom Menace?
Well, so you not only have to know the dates, but you also have to be good at math, which is
Wow.
something a few competitors may struggle with.
Yeah, that's a great question. That's a tricky one though. Yeah, because when you hear the category, you're thinking, I just got to know that when the movie came out.
Well, and knowing one doesn't help either.
Yeah.
Nope.
You have to know both. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down and Devonte.
16.
That is correct. Well, I shouldn't say that.
Oh.
Ryan, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I had the same. 16. I even wrote down the dates.
Hey, look at that. So we know he went to primary school. Garth.
I did my math wrong.
Sandwich.
Oh,
And Kevin?
I'm still in it. 16 years.
Yeah.
nice.
Kevin, my master made sure I had to go to primary school. Otherwise,
All right.
All
So,
right. So now,
okay, this is interesting.
Garth is Ryan and Devonte are safe.
Hmm.
Garth and Kevin can take each other out if they both miss or if they both get it, or if one miss and the other gets it, they can eliminate each other. So let's just go for it in
let's
the
see what
category
happens.
of comic book adaptations. What versatile actor voiced the character of Captain Haddock in 2011's The Adventures of Tintin? Wow. I actually loved Tintin when it was an animated series, I think it was at some point. I think I watched that when I was a kid.
Yeah,
I love the dog.
I'll be honest. I'm not super familiar with the series.
I am not super familiar. I just remember enjoying it when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So, In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down and Ryan.
always remember, he was a haddock. Andy Serkis.
Garth,
I thought it was Nick Park.
Kevin,
I thought it was Ewan McGregor.
and Devonte.
Yeah, I just had scribble.
That's Jane Fonda, and that's incorrect.
That's me. I'm Scribbler.
So with that, Garth and Kevin have been eliminated.
No.
Good run, Kevin.
Thanks, Ryan. Take it easy. Good luck, brother.
Introducing number 8. It's Chris the Drunken Prayer.
What's up, guys?
Hey, Chris.
How you doing?
And number 9, it's Tony the Heretic. HELM.
Hola.
Hey, Tony. Welcome back. All right, everyone. Just a reminder that while the questions are being asked, please keep your hands on screen. Scripts, roommates, Scripts' roommate, please, why don't you start us off with round number 4?
I have the same problem, dude. All right. So round number 4, our first question, guys, is going to be in the category of DC films. So your question is, who composed the score for Road to Perdition?
So Scripts.
Yeah.
It's his roommate.
Yeah.
Did you know that we have a teeny tiny little Superman in Road to Perdition?
Do we now?
Yeah, he plays Superman in the CW Supergirls.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was that who played the kid in that movie?
Yep. I think so.
That's good. That's good. That's like some barroom trivia there, man.
I know, right?
I like
welcome. In 5, 4, 3. Let's hope it doesn't come up later. 2, 1. Pens down, and Ryan.
I went with Michael Giacchino.
That is. I am not going to say it. Tony.
I want Jared Goldsmith.
Right. Chris.
No, it didn't have it.
And Devonte.
Thomas Newman.
Thomas Newman is correct, and Devonte keeps with that incredible streak. Well, not really a streak, but a great performance. All right, your next question. Once again, in weapons technology and magical objects, and I have to thank the person backstage for highlighting what question we are on. That's very helpful. Stormbreaker is Thor's new weapon. What is the name of the star where it was forged?
What?
What is the name of the star where it was forged? The backstage people always making life easier for us.
Yes, I'm loving them today.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Norse mythology. That one's going to kill me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Chris. And Tony.
Spelling's probably way off, but Nidavellir?
Chris.
No, I didn't have the right spelling.
And Devonte.
Nidavellir.
And Ryan.
Nidavellir.
We can accept all of the Nidavellir.
I needle for some reason.
All right. Now, we go to question number...
Number 3, and this is going to be in the category of Middle Earth, guys. So our question is, how many Oscars did Fellowship of the Ring win?
Everybody knows how many Return of the King won, but kind of remember the first one. That is, even though still record-breaking this.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like when you're in a family and like one of your brothers and sisters wins like everything, but you got a participation trophy once, and no one recognizes that.
Speaking of which, I see a medal behind you. I will have to ask you about that, but not now, because 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we go to Chris.
I think it was 4.
Oh, Devonte,
3.
Ryan,
I said 4 as well.
Oh, damn.
and Tony.
3.
4 is the correct answer.
Hey, redemption.
Oh, that's no good.
Okay, Ryan and Devonte are tied with 2, and Chris and Tony are tied with 1. That's how we are. All right, your fourth question comes in the category of mixed bag. Mixed bag. In what year was the Adrian Brody lead movie Predators released?
Wow.
Predators, with an S in the end. You know, it has been a running joke in training sessions how I pronounce predator, predators.
Are you talking about them predators?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
And this mixed bag can either be a blessing or a curse, man.
Yeah, it depends. I think
Yeah.
mixed bag is a good category for the singles competitors in 5, 4, 3. Even though movie release dates 2, 1, it's hard for mostly everyone. And Devonte,
2018.
Ryan,
2010.
Tony,
I think I'm off. Yeah.
2013.
and Chris.
2018 as well. I'm thinking of the wrong film.
I think I am too.
2010 is correct.
Good.
So now we go to the fifth question, and here is where we stand. Ryan is safe. Chris and Tony are tied with 1. Devonte is with 2. So Devonte, Chris, and Tony, any of those can go, but Devonte has to miss for him to go. So if Devonte hits this one, he's safe.
Right. All right. And the category that is going to determine all of that is Star Wars.
Whew.
So your question is, who was Count Dooku's master during his stint in the light side? I like the way that was written.
Yeah, I mean, because in testing, someone answered another thing that could be correct. We had to add the light side part.
Yeah.
And yes, it was Adelaide.
Yeah. I like the word stint. It's like how long he played this gig.
You look great, Ryan. You look great. In 5, 4, 3, 2,
Sucking into my mouth.
1. Pens down. And speaking of, Ryan.
What will you have, my old Padawan?
Tony.
Yoda.
Chris.
Yoda.
And Devonte.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Payne has cleared the table.
Wow.
No, you guys.
Job, Ryan.
Good.
So let's get
You had me going, man. You had me going.
I knew I was going to lose on a Star Wars.
Let's get a hand for Devonte. He played
great
well.
job.
I've got Jedi dressing on me.
Great job, man. Heck of a run.
All right, so with that, this is our final table that will determine who will enter World War Geek in number 7. Introducing number 10. He is Brandon Cash back. Hey, Brandon.
How's it going?
Hey, man.
And introducing number 11, he is apparently one of the luckiest men in the world and a fan favorite, making his debut in the movie trivia face-off, Ruber, Amaru Moses.
David, you say my name right and I love it.
I mean, you said mine as well, so.
I had to.
So, this is a weird one because we only have 3 competitors. Also, a reminder, the person with higher score doesn't win. We will go until the last one is standing.
Yep. And
yeah,
as always, remember hands on screen. Yeah.
Every single time the question is being asked.
Yeah, this is, the three guys right here are the three guys a lot of people were expecting to be right here right now, I think. And I'm just thinking, I think we're on like round 5 or 6 on our questions. I'm glad that we have about 20 something rounds of questions because we may need them.
All right, guys. So to go to World War Geek in number 7, even though we may have another round after this, but let's play this like it is the big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Your first question in the category of scores and soundtracks. Which Marvel villain had a Metallica song playing in his introduction scene in a movie?
Which Marvel villain?
Whoa. I think I only know one Metallica song. It's probably one of the famous ones.
Is it about that other comic book character, the Sandman?
No, I don't think it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Ryan.
Bullseye?
That is incorrect. Okay, Amaru.
I just said Sandman.
And Brandon?
Ironmonger?
The answer was Angel in X-Men Apocalypse.
Okay.
Yeah. Because he was a villain in that movie.
All right.
Let's just we'll keep going.
I thought you said MCU.
Oh.
I mean, he's in a cage fight. I didn't hear no Metallica music play. That's later when he's enhanced by Apocalypse, but yeah, whatever.
Let's go to now the second question, Scripps.
All right. Question 2 comes from the category of Middle Earth. And your question is, Boromir says that even with this many men, you couldn't simply walk into Mordor.
Ooh, a number question. Also, I want to make a point here.
Uh-huh.
And that's the point.
That's the point.
No, it's not.
Yeah. I see what you're doing. I think I went kind of Godfather, but yeah, we want Boromir.
2, 1. Pens down. And Amaru?
I said 10,000.
Brandon?
10,000.
And Ryan?
I did double. I said 20,000.
10,000 is the correct answer.
All right.
All right. And we go to the third question in the category of Star Trek. Trek Through the Stars. In which Star Trek movie is the planet Altamid featured? Altamid. Altamid.
Sounds like a breath mint.
Which Star Trek movie?
Yep.
Be any of them.
Yes, because my accent can be wiki. I tried to give them the spelling, so no one could complain. You guys can pronounce it however you want.
Yeah, they got some freaky names in Star Trek.
I mean, I think 70% of the movies we ask about have freaky names.
Yeah, well, that's true.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Brandon.
I had no idea. So Undiscovered Journey, Country.
Ryan?
I said Star Trek Beyond.
And Amaru?
I guess The Search for Spock.
And we are tied up.
Wow. Nice. Very nice, guys. This is what we expected. All right, moving on to our next question. We're dipping back into the mixed bag. And your question is, what is the title of the 4th Michael Bay directed installment of the Transformers franchise?
Yikes. I watched this movie in the theater. I, 1, fell asleep, and 2, it was the only movie I really, really, really wanted to get out of the theater.
I didn't know there were any Transformers movies after 1986.
Yeah, there are a couple of them. There are masterpieces in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And Ryan.
Transformers Extinction.
Amaru.
I don't even know if this is an actual title. The Last Night.
And Brandon.
Dark Side of the Moon.
The answer was Age of Extinction.
Oh,
Yeah. Dark Side of the Moon, though, great album.
As long as no one gets it, I'm good.
Also, Amaru, The Last Night is the 5th one.
This is what happens when Michael Bay Transformers. Ugh.
And
Truth.
those are two blips in less than a minute for Ryan. So here is where we stand. The person who gets it. So we need one person. If one person gets eliminated, we go on. If two people get eliminated, we have a winner entering number 7, and we have a 3-way tie. I mean, this couldn't get better.
You got that right, man.
And your question. Oh, I think at least one person here is going to tell of this. Comes in the category of Wizarding World. I am going to see. We are going to see each other soon. How many players per team are there on the field during a Quidditch game? How many players on each team?
This would, my roommate would have trouble with this. 1, because it's Wizarding World, and 2, because it's numbers.
Yep.
It's like a double whammy.
Best type of questions.
per team.
Per team.
So just one. We just gotta name it for one team, right?
Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Amaru.
Get it. 7.
Brandon.
6.
Ryan.
7.
Brandon Buck has been eliminated. It was indeed 7.
This is a nail biter.
Wow.
Oof.
Wow. This is pretty exciting.
I don't know why, but I think this final table of Amaru and Ryan is one that a lot of people were expecting.
Yeah, well, and then there were 2. Here we go.
Yeah, also, we have to point out, Ryan is draw number 1. So, and Amaru draw number 11. So this is like...
It's really belonging in the world right here.
Right.
Scripps, go ahead.
Right.
Scripps'
Okay.
roommate, go ahead.
There you go. All right. So we're moving on to round number 6. And your first question, guys, is in the category of heroes and villains. What?
Hey, it's Ryan. Ryan, you're there, right? I just wanted to make sure you're
I'm here.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. And your question: what are the names of James T. Kirk's parents in Star Trek 2009?
Just the first name will do.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, yikes.
Yeah. Spoiler alert: their last names are Kirk.
Yep. I mean, you don't know.
Well, that's true.
We don't know how they go in the future, right?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ryan.
Oh no, I may have mixed up the mothers. I said George and Amanda.
And Amaru.
That's a question because I don't know. Robert and Elaine.
The answer was George and Winona. Winona. Amanda is Spock's mother.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, don't ruin that. That might come up later.
Yeah, I don't think so. We reviewed the document. All right. Your second question comes in weapons technology and magical objects. In the magical chess game of Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, Harry took the place of which chess piece?
I actually knew this one.
Nice. Do you know how to play chess, by the way?
Yeah. It's the one with the little things where you jump each other and you get kinged.
Yeah, that one.
Okay. Yeah. I'm pretty good at that.
With different colors. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amaru?
He's a bishop.
Ryan?
Bishop.
1-1.
Oh boy.
Oof.
Wow. This is what we expected. All right. So our next question, guys, we are moving into the category of movie quotes. And your question is, finish this quote from Bane. And I'm not going to do the voice. It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is blank. And we're looking for 2 words.
Doesn't matter who we are.
Yeah, I've been watching the Harley Quinn cartoon. So this is the Bane voice I hear in my head.
Oh my god. I actually didn't say anything. I was just saying 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
Damn it.
Ryan?
I couldn't remember the whole quote. I just said what, where.
Amaru?
I just put something down. I said we survive.
The answer was our plan.
Our plan.
Okay.
That was another. Yeah.
And we are still tied in question 4.
Okay.
And the question is, in the category of movie release dates, in what year was Men in Black 2 released in theaters? I am not going to talk. This is a very tense moment.
Yeah. Let's or we could talk like golf announcers, just real quiet.
Yeah, maybe that would be a good idea.
Just kind of whisper.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I raised the voice for the countdown, so we didn't have a challenge like in the last Smackdown match. Pens down. I honestly don't. Ryan,
Pick someone.
Amaru.
2002.
Ryan.
2002.
Oh,
both correct.
Man.
Wow.
Yeah. That was the year of Will Smith's album Rain.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh man. Here we go. So we're moving on to question number 5 in round 6. And once again, we're going back to the mixed bag. And your question is, what is the name of Cutler Beckett's flagship in the Pirates franchise?
Mixed bag movies. You have to know them.
A lot of stuff.
We know. Let's just.
I'd like to say it's like a bag of chocolates, but chocolate usually always tastes good.
Yeah, it depends on what chocolate you get.
So this is it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Ryan?
I believe the ship is called the Endeavor.
And Amaru?
He might have this. Brigadier.
And your winner!
Ryan.
Moving on to number 7. Ryan, the Caramel Mountain Payne.
Oh, wow.
Man, you deserve that one. You definitely do.
Wow.
Number 1.
That is impressive. Wow.
Yeah.
I got to say, the guys that had already secured a spot over in the World War Geek, I think you just put them on notice, friend.
I mean, yeah, as one of those guys. I mean, of course, he was already in World War Geek.
Right.
Bring it up, David, because I know if Elk was on here, he clearly would have said this every freaking round. And here's what I'm going to say right now. Elk, yes, it may have looked like a stupid decision to put my spot on the line, but I have said this in my host interview, and I will say it again. You don't get far in any league without making a risk, without willing to sacrifice something. I sacrificed the spot. It cost me dearly. And I said I was willing to fight to get back in again. And if I have to do that again in World War Geek at the beginning at 7, I'm willing to once again prove everybody wrong. But I will say more later on.
Well, also, I think you should probably know that Elk is watching this. So I don't know how he will respond to that. But Ryan, congratulations. Amaru, great job.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
It was a pleasure seeing you here.
You were fantastic, Amaru. You were good.
I appreciate it. I wanted to make sure I didn't come in last and then just crap the bed. I answered what I knew, and I didn't know what I didn't know. So I can't do more than that.
Same boat
Now,
here.
with that, we are going to go to interview some personalities of the match with Adelaide, the Datriarch, Spence.
And I'm here. Hello, I'm Adelaide. I'm here with the winner of today's thing. Not only the winner, but the person who lasted the entire way through. And of course, looks great in whatever paint he puts on his face. Ryan Payne. Holy dude, yeah, I'll self-censor myself. You did amazing.
Yeah. This was not, trust me, when I saw that drawing and I got number 1, this reminded me in Warzone Street for All when I got picked number 1. It didn't surprise me. But at the same time, just seeing some of the competitors listed down there, and I know the ones that were listed down there, like Kevin Poss, Derek, DEVONTE, and Amaru, those guys, I have seen them in different leagues, and I have faced some of them occasionally, so I knew those were my toughest competitors. But turns out my biggest competitor was the questions.
Well,
Okay, great.
well, if it isn't the man himself, the man who gave up his spot in World War Geek. Congratulations, Ryan Payne. You say the Elk's name, and lo, he appears here before you to discuss your matchup today. Oh my goodness, Ryan. Bibiani. That's right. All the way through the qualifier, back into the matchup, and you think I'm going to eat my words. Maybe I'm going to come out here. Maybe I'm going to say something nice about you. Or maybe I'm going to say you got outplayed in this match. DEVONTE King should be in World War Geek and not you. Maybe I'm going to come out here and say you are the least deserving to win this match. But you know what, Ryan? One thing that you are, and I will give you every bit of credit in the world, is you are a fighter. So what you did today, you got to do that not once, not twice, 3 more times. 36 competitors in the biggest match the Movie Trivia Face-Off has ever seen. So if you want to step up to the Elk, Ryan, win that big one, then you'll shut me up. Until then, folks, I'm here to stay.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me you're here to say. I knew if I said your name, you would use your sling ring to jump from Canada to get all the way over here. Trust me, I was not looking to shut you up. I'm looking to do exactly what I was going to do after I lost against Mark. I was going to prove people that my match against Mark was not a mistake. It was a calculated risk. And the risk, yes, it failed me big time. So many people, including yourself, said it was a stupid decision, that I made an ass of myself, that I made the biggest mistake in my career. And what I just said to Jeff and David, nobody gets far in any competition if you don't make risks. I'm not looking for a participation trophy. I'm not looking for a pat on the back. If someone needs to piss me off, if someone needs to grind my face into the dust, or even hell, do a curb stomp on me to where I'm bleeding out of my mouth just to motivate me, then yes, I will take it every single time. And I will come back to show everybody I am not someone to run over. You want to step on me, you step really hard. Bleep me if you want to, but I've earned this. I've earned that bleep. And one thing's for sure, yes, I got to do it again at World War Geek. Maybe this time I will fall apart. Maybe this time the questions will finally do me in, just like what Mixed Bag and Scores and Soundtracks has done to me. I have a lot to prove, and I have, I don't know what, 10 a week, a couple days from now. So guess what? I'm going back into my little cavern inside of the mountain. I'm going to get my manager to yell at me the most obscure profanities I have never come across. Something that's going to make me question myself as a person and as a man, just so I can get all the way down to 36. And then you will hear the words, and your new inaugural Geek champion in the Movie Trivia Face-Off the Caramel Mountain.
Well, you're getting a little bit ahead of yourself there, Ryan, because the only man in the movie Trivia Face-Off who says the words "and your winner" and makes them mean something is standing in front of you right now. Ryan Payne, you got some respect coming from the Elk today because you fought hard in this match. You made your way through. And I'm not going to say you don't deserve your spot in World War Geek, but you got to win that big match. You got to step up. You got to show that knowledge. And you got to repeat what you did here today because you got knowledge. You got your little promos. And I'm standing here in front of you, the man who cuts the best promos in the damn business. And I appreciate what you are doing, Ryan. You win that match, you shut me up forever. And everybody stepping into that matchup, if you saw what Ryan Payne did here today, hey, I may think the decision he made was stupid, but you better be watching out for him in World War Geek. So Ryan, you go out there, you kick every one of them right in the backside, take them out of that matchup, and I will be pleased to say your name at the end of that matchup. But in the end, we all know that's not going to happen because, Ryan, you're going to choke on the way to the end of that. That's my prediction right here, right now. You want to step up to the Elk? You better make it worth it. You better show that you have something to do in this league that's going to make a name, that's going to make your stamp. And Adelaide, I apologize very profusely for interrupting your interview, but this man right here got me a little bit hot under the collar. And in the end, there's only one thing he can do to really seal the deal. Win that title, Ryan. You got all the motivation in the world. I don't think you've got the knowledge. Can you prove me wrong? That's it. I'm out of here. Good luck in the match.
We will find out.
I've just been sitting here for 10 minutes trying to host a good interview, and I get trashed by someone who wants attention. Ryan, you played amazing. I genuinely, I thought you were going to get MVP. I was hoping Amaru was going to pull it out at the end there. Unfortunately, you couldn't. But you made it all the way. And yes, there's always an argument about whether or not you made a bad decision against Mark. But what you did today was prove that you are legit and you deserve to be in a World War Geek. And you know what? I commend you for that.
Thank you. It doesn't matter. Yes, Elk is right. I may choke. I may fall apart. And you know what? I learn through my losses. I learn through my failures. I said a couple in a few chats. I may fall, but I will rise again. And if I fall very hard, if I get eliminated in the first round, don't have that performance in World War Geek look past the fact how far I had to fight to get in here. I will start again next year against anybody else I'm willing to fight, just so I can get a shot at that championship. And if I come across Mark again, bet your ass, people, we're going to put on another classic. We're going to set another record. And who knows, maybe this time, fortune will favor me. But until then, I need to study up, most likely prep a new set of face paint, and maybe you'll see me again.
Yeah, we will see you next week during World War Geek. But tell them, let's just throw it to your MVP of today, DeVonte King. And we are here with the MVP of the night, DeVonte King, the Hellhound. I mean, how do you feel?
I mean, I'm disappointed because, I didn't win. But, I mean, I think I played really, really well considering, playing in a play-in. And I just kind of wish I would have won. I'm very upset with the questions, not the questions I got, but my answers. I knew Yoda, but I was just overthought it. Yeah. And then the Predators one's going to really upset me because I knew it was either 2010 or 2008, the new one, 2018. I was like, Adrian Brody's a relatively big, was kind of a big name now. And so I was like, oh, it's probably the newer one. And so I just mental mistakes, really.
Well, the important part is you still show that you knew your knowledge. You still lasted a very long time. And again, even the questions you missed in that last round you were in, you still knew. Just you got in your head a little bit, which shows you have a lot of promise. And of course, having that promise means that you're eligible for, with the MVP reward, maybe you get something else. And to just be honest, we don't have that set yet. So what do you think you deserve in MVP of the World War Geek play-in?
I mean, I don't really think I deserve anything, really, because I mean, if for a qualifying, it was to get in, so that was really the reward. So for me, I rather just keep playing and improve my knowledge. So, but I mean, if you guys want to offer me something, I'm not going to deny it, though. But me personally, I just want to keep playing and hopefully get better.
We'll get you a nice we'll get you a charcuterie board. It's here's your yeah, you did cool, whatever. Yeah. I mean, yeah, if you want another match after this, let's just say let's shoot it. Who would you like to face after World War Geek is over?
I mean, I really play anyone, whoever you guys want to play. So I'm really up to play whoever. So.
All right. Yeah. So Devonte King will be playing everyone in the Geek division all at once.
All right. If that's what it means, I don't know how well. I mean, I think I'll do pretty decent. So.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So and we'll throw it back to the desk with Jeff and David.
Wow. I mean, and I thought this was going to be a nice little match. I was having so much fun, and then the elk had to show up. I mean, not everything. I guess there is not the perfect match, but Ryan did amazing.
Oh yeah, this was so much fun to watch and be a part of, and Ryan, man, who saw that coming? I know he was expected to do well, but he did a Bibiani on this thing.
Yeah,
a couple of times.
Well, not exactly, but he will most likely be in the second or third table of that World War Geek. So.
Yeah, he'll and if he can just hold on to the momentum he got today, he has a really, really good chance of getting pretty far in that thing. Maybe even getting a little payback from the Maniac.
Well, I am going to try and do the math again. If I am not mistaken, Mark is 27, so he will have. I mean, that one is easy. 20 people.
Yeah.
that one was easy. That one was easy. I will pat myself on the back for doing that math. He will have to last 20 people to face Mark again. But if he entering at number 7, he could win MVP and he could challenge Mark for a number 1 contender match in the Geek division. So, there are ways he can go to Mark.
Well, after today, we've seen anything is possible.
Yep. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to the qualifier match of World War Geek. Next week, we are going to have the big one, 36 competitors, 1 geek to rule them all for the first ever movie trivia face-off Geek-tacular champion. I am David Garcia. This is Jeff Sanders. And please, guys, especially with this type of matches that takes a lot of work to put out, please give a shout out to all the people that are scrolling down in the credits, the question writers, the editors, every single one that's working on backstage to give you guys this content. Give them a shout out, and we will see you very soon in the biggest event the movie trivia face-off has ever put on air, World War Geek. Until then, we'll see you next time with Face Off.